We know from what we've seen so far, he is not a fighter who throws a lot of jabs. He likes to work in close, just puts out a little left feeler. But when D'Amato says this man can be a world beater, you've got to listen to it, you've got to respect it. But D'Amato will have seen things sparring that we haven't seen in Tyson's professional career, because we haven't had a chance to see yet exactly what he's capable of doing. Eddie Futch had explained it to me, and you watched Ali next time, you realise the truth of what he was saying. So the perfect heavyweight has not been born, but maybe Mike Tyson might be, because that was a jolting little left hook. A much more measured Mike Tyson in Albany tonight. Good right hand, help him down. You, behind the camera, had the most perfect view of that. Only difference is you saw the punch, Don Halpin didn't. Mandatory 8 early in the fourth. Can Tyson finish this? I think so. I think so. That's enough. Now that last right-hander, that was questionable. Tyson celebrates. Yeah, here we go. Now this is the punch, the left hook that drives him across the ring. The fight was over then. Bang! That was the punch that caused all the damage. And the referee looked admonishingly at Tyson. I think he had stopped the fight by that point.
Yeah, round number 1, scheduled 6, but hold on to your hats. Nobody thinks it's going to go that far. Oh, there he goes. He's just going to pull his way in. Those rights to the body. Left jab, right to the heart.
Quickly want to point out, first fight for Michael Jack Johnson in 2 years.
I'm glad you pointed it out, because down he goes. The left hook just buried him, dug him in the ribs.
I think it was a
Michael
left and a right.
Johnson went goodbye. That left hook just caught him and sent him right to the canvas.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there.
The right to the head, and it's all over. Goodbye.
I hope he's not hurt, because that was a brutal, wide-open punch.
He did not have his guard up, and Mike Tyson just Michael Jack Johnson, a big smile, but he didn't even break a sweat.
It was a right hand. It was a right hand right there. No, we didn't see it yet. I'm sorry. Here it comes.
There's the left hook.
There's the hook to the body. He
and
missed the right. Yeah.
It was just the left hook, and he has so much power in that left. I mean, that's the kind that breaks ribs, folks.
That was a left hook to the liver.
Oh, my goodness. And look at that, man. That's Michael Jack Johnson flat on the canvas.
One right hand. He didn't wait for an invitation. Here it comes. Whoa.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
Well, there's not much to say about that knockout except to watch it.
Well, you're looking at a very interesting and complicated matchup. Eddie Richardson is 6'6" against Mike Tyson, who is described as 5'11", looks closer to 5'10" because of the squarishness of his build. Going to be a really fascinating contest to see how Richardson attempts to use that advantage in height and reach.
D'Amato, of course. Right hand by Tyson. Oh, my. First punch he threw.
What took him so long?
Eddie Richardson, looking at the referee, is in much disbelief as we are.
Eddie Richardson said he was going to go after him and test him, and he may have made a very serious error in strategy right there.
Tyson is a little icebox rather than a refrigerator, yeah. I'll tell you what.
Well, he has a 19 3/4-inch neck, which is approximately the size of actress Shelley Duvall's waist.
And you certainly see the punching power in Tyson.
One of the real rising stars in the boxing galaxy today, Mike Tyson, a fellow for whom everybody predicts a great future. If they can find some fights for him.
That left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas.
He not only knocked him down, but he absolutely carried him through the air.
And it's over.
I see right now a major flaw and problem in Mike Tyson's career, and that's going to be to have a fight that lasts long enough to get some good footage on it.
You caught Richardson early, the first punch you threw.
Go ahead.
Describe it.
Well, as you can see, he was poking his jab out, and I was going low, throwing my jab to his body, keeping his mind preoccupied with my jab to his body, and then unpredictable right hand coming up top, and they caught him.
I said to Mickey Herskowitz that this knockout punch looked to me like a Joe Frazier left. What would you say to that?
Well, I wouldn't say that at all, because everything I threw, it was timed. I knew where it was going ahead of time. He was awkward. He was more on the defensive. That's like some of the punches were missing. But as you see right here, that one punch, I saw his hand come down, and I threw the punch as his hand was up there because I knew it was coming down. And then that's when the punch timely caught him on the chin, and he didn't know where he was at all. Hopefully, and I'm glad he's okay.
Beat him on a 10-round decision and hit him with his best shots and couldn't take him off his feet. He's also been in there with Scott Frank, Mike Perkins, Benny Canosi, but he's never been in there with Mike Tyson. There's about 15 seconds to go in the opening round, and that's an accomplishment right there for Steve Zalski, who many said would not even survive the first round, although it's not over. And we're heading to the bell. A solid combination by Tyson, who rarely opens up with a solid combination of about 6 blows. Zalski rocked back on his heels, but still comes back. Solid right hand to the body by Mike Tyson, who looks to be just getting some real heavy live sparring in there. That's Zalski in big trouble against the rope, but Tyson lays back because Tyson is an outstanding finisher. I think he's just trying different things in there tonight. The one thing I don't like about that, if you're working on certain things, you risk getting head-butted or maybe taking a thumb in the eye, except not tonight, taking a thumb in his glove. There's a solid right uppercut, and I don't know what's keeping Steve Zalski on his feet. He said he was most proud of the fact that he's never been off his feet before, and now he switches for a moment to the southpaw stance and tries to rock 2 right hooks off Tyson's head. With about 20 seconds to go, and there is a solid shot. If Zalski stayed up after that one, I don't know. Doesn't look like he'll beat the count. The count is 8, 9, 10, and this one's over. It must have felt good to have a man in front of you tonight who was willing to fight with you, not like Jesse Ferguson and Mike Jamison, who just wanted to hold on to you and wrestle.
Well, with an opponent like that, you're right, it's to my advantage, because I could always afford, even though it's not necessary, I could always afford to lose some rounds, but I always have the confidence to know that I'm going to catch up with him, because he's always there and he's not stationary enough.
Kevin Rooney, rate his performance tonight.
C.
How about you rate your performance?
I'm always giving myself a 0. I'm never impressed.
Have you given yourself an A yet?
Never. Perhaps never will.